MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Heaney starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Torrey Hunter is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And right into the shift. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Into the box, Rod Carew. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
One and one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Jake Odorizzi gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To Carew at second. To Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to third. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Angels held in check there. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
The big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
To the plate now, Garrett Anderson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Lifted in the air to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Two and one after the foul ball there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Jim Thome. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. You see the average starting play at .318. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Now the pitch. And there's ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average sitting right at .270 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Angels look to get the offense going here in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tim Salmon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. One and one to Jason Castro.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So coming to the plate, Henry Taveras, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's set, and the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Castro at second. Taveras at first. One gone. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sano shading to his right. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is popped up. Gonzalez is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In is Torrey Hunter.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Left side, but well foul. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we take a look at the Minnesota leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits 4th among all Twins. So now to the plate, Rod Carew, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So striding forward now, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Strike called, 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Rosario has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Two and one. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
In now, Garrett Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. Solo shot here for Garrett Anderson. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Standing in now, Tommy LaStella. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Rosario is right there, and that will retire the side. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Twins 2, and the Angels 1. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Eddie Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Salmon backing up on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Jim.
The next twin up, Jim Thome. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Whew, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomey absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Tim Salmon.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So stepping in, Jason Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Castro, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Henry Tavares.
Into the box, Henry Tavares. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Minnesota leads this one 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Corey Hunter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Standing in, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2.
3-2.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Now
you can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit and two tries for him so far. The 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still lead it 2-1. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's inside.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. The 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And there's one away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Odorizzi looks in. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Angels. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 3, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. Salmon has it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catch.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Digging in now, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Simmons calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Kepler looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The right fielder, number 15.
So now to the plate, Tim Salmon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in, Jason Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And right into the shift. Killebrew fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Henry Taveras.
Ready now for L.A., Henry Taveras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 4-2 Halos. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High fly ball out to deep right field. Salmon backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Jim Thome, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bedrosian, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. One and one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Gonzalez.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 4-2. Brian Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 33, Brian Garcia.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch.
Ball inside.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Carew. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57, Hansel.
At the plate, Corey Hunter, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Salmon is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Heaney wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Hansel Robles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First quarter victorious Angels. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.